I'm calling your church to test if they would feed a starving baby. And right now we are calling the First Baptist Church in Dallas, Texas to see if they would feed a starving baby.
She got the fake baby crying in the back. That's a fake baby. You call her?
First Baptist Dallas, this is Sheila. May I help you?
Hi, yes. I was calling to see if y'all by chance had even like baby formula.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I have a 2-month-old and I ran out of formula last night, so she's gone all night and all day without formula. I was wanting to see if there's any way y'all could get like a small can of baby formula.
I can transfer you to our benevolence. Hold on.
Okay. It's like ringing in somebody else.
At the
The voicemail. We're gonna call back.
When you finish. First Baptist Dallas, this is Sheila. May I help you?
Hi, yes. Nobody answered when you switched me over.
No one answered. Did you leave a message for them?
No, I'm just trying to, I mean, she's gone all night and all day without formula, so I'm just trying to make sure, like, somebody can answer. So I didn't know if you could just let me know if it's something that y'all could do.
I'm not aware of any programs that we have like that to help you. Sorry.
Okay, hold on just 1 second while I turn off my baby, okay? Okay, so I'm actually conducting a social experiment to see if churches would help feed a starving baby. Hello?
So, what would you like for me to say?
I mean,
that's crazy.
Honestly, my next question is, are you pro-life? Is your church pro-life? That's the second time.
Oh, she hung up.
That's why I'm kind of hung up on.
Yo, she hung up. Yo, hold up. I just looked it up. Even though I already knew because I got a 1-year-old myself. But formula is anywhere from about $20 to like $50, depending on what brand you buy, right? I don't know if y'all can see it. I should have put it on this screen right here. But formula is not that expensive. Let me see if I could look up some formula for y'all real quick. Hold up. Formula. Baby formula. Hold on real quick. I'm going to look this up for you guys real quick. Hold on. All right. So you got some baby formula that's $24.99, $24.99, $26, $23. And you mean to tell me if a church get a phone call, as a church, you get a phone call that there's a baby that's out here hungry, you know what I mean? Crying in the back. You know no knowledge of an experiment. And your first thing in your heart doesn't say, yo, let me at least see, you know, like, what's the situation? Let me cash app you. Like, maybe the church can't do it, but let me see what I could give you. Because we ask for offer, we're paid by the people just giving out of generosity. So if I get a one-off phone call or somebody asking for baby formula, and I know I'm making my living off of people just being generous, why not just at least try? And this is a lot of men's problems when it comes to church. You know, we're going to get into that after the next video.
Test to see if they would help.
Listen, I found an easy way to make money on your phone. I've been telling y'all about it for a while now, and people have been sending me DMs of how much money they've been cashing out. So I'm going to put one of them on the screen. So real quick, I want to give a shout out to Mandy Lil Slim Goody T on Instagram. Y'all go follow her. This is her Instagram right here. She basically says she made $500. She already cashed out $100. Y'all can read the messages right here. Now, I mean, and I basically asked her, hey, is it okay if I post this and all that? And here's her screenshots of her earnings and then how much she cashed out. All right. So the downside of this, because there got to be a downside, right? The downside is you have to play games on your phone. And I know a lot of people don't like to play games on your phone, but this is easy money. Now, I mean, so just try it out. And when you click my link, click the link in the description below or the link in the comment section below, you start out with a free $5. It's crazy every time I think about it. So just try it out, see if it's for you. An extra $100 could pay a bill or two, know what I mean? And when you start making money, send me a screenshot of your cash out so I could give you a shout out on my podcast as well. All right, y'all, back to the video.
Feed a starving baby. And right now I'm about to call Woodman Valley Chapel. This is a non-denominational church providing gospel-centered teaching and worship services on weekends. And they host various community events, groups, and ministries. So let's see if they would help feed a starving baby, though.
Please hold while I try to connect you. Woodman Valley Chapel, this is Dawn.
Hi, I was wanting to see if there was any way y'all could help with a small can of baby formula.
I'm sorry, you're kind of echoing. I can't hear you. Do you have me on speaker? Can you take me off speaker?
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
I was wanting to see if there's any way y'all could help with a small can of baby formula.
I don't have any. Have you checked with, like, Crossfire Ministries?
Yeah, I have. I've been calling everywhere all day. I have a 2-month-old and she ran out of formula last night. So I'm just trying to see if somebody can get like just a small can. I mean, I can pick it up. I don't have any money.
Yeah. Do you, which one of our campuses do you attend?
I'm like 10 minutes away from the one that's in Colorado Springs.
Well, we have 4 here. So which one of our campuses do you go to? Do you attend one of our campuses?
I don't attend, no. I'm just local.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to, did you try Mercy's Gate?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any way to help you with that. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Do you have a moment? Sorry, just 1 second. I gotta turn my baby off just a second. All right, so this is actually just a social experiment to see if churches would help with a starving baby. Mm-hmm. Are you a pro-life church at all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious why you would be a pro-life church and you wouldn't help feed a starving baby that hasn't ate all night.
This is very interesting.
So you don't even have a baby? This is just like a test or something?
Yes. It's a social
So
experiment
no
to
baby.
see if churches would actually help with the babies that they, are so pro-life to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, the lady on the phone, she over there like, wait a minute. So there's no baby? There's no baby. What you telling me, ma'am, is you're not a mother. She needs some time to think.
Well, we believe that, Christ has called us to love our neighbors. And so we do want to respond to his call and for those who are vulnerable. And we're well aware. And as a church body, we're also helping provide like additional resources to the local ministries like Crossfire and Mercy Gate. That's what we do suggest that you actually give them a call to do that.
Okay. I will be sure to let people know that. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
I know she put that phone down like, Yo, look. This is what I was going to say. This is why a lot of men have problems with some churches. This is not all churches, you know what I mean? But this is why some guys have problem with churches because there's a lot of churches out here that will give you this feel-good message when if you really read the Bible, you will see a lot of the messages don't necessarily feel good when you look in because it makes you look in the mirror. And it makes you look in the mirror and reevaluate everything you're doing. Know what I mean? And I'm no perfect person. Know what I mean? But when we go to church and church feels great every time, it's such a feel-good message, and then the offering plate is going around twice, it's like, wait a minute, This is just a big marketing scheme. Like a lot of times church will feel like that. Like it's a big, like this was just a commercial. This whole thing has been a commercial. Like everything is for the people and, you know, your offering goes to this until the people need it. And then there's a business side of me, right? That's like, okay, in order for these churches to have these establishments and house all of these people, they got to pay their bills, right? But I would hope you got something set aside for emergencies of if the people need something, right? Especially a starving baby. My throat is so dry. Especially a starving baby, man. But then you got another situation where people would abuse this, right? Let's just say one person finds out they got some free formula from the church. Now everybody's calling. And now what kind of situation are we looking at? Sorry, we don't have no more money. You know? So there is a flip side to it, which is why I can see why you would send some people to like a donation place because they specialize in that, and you would hope that that place will have something every time. But at the same time, for these people to get on the phone and they have no type of empathy or sympathy in their voices, is just like, well, did you call these people? Did you call these people? It's $20, man. It's $20 and you work at a church. You're supposed to be doing the Lord's work, taking care of the people. And y'all not, I don't even think they even looking up the price. They just like, yeah, we don't have that. Bro, it's $20. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how much money y'all getting on a church Sunday?
Calling your church to test to see. I am calling your church to test to see if they are willing to help feed a hungry baby. So far, I've already called 2 churches. Neither one of them were willing to help feed a baby. And honestly, I'm not even a church. And if somebody called me needing to feed a baby, I wouldn't just hang up the phone. I would find them a resource and get them formula for their baby. So now I'm calling Heritage Hope Church of God in Somerset, Kentucky. And it says that they are the oldest continuing church of God in the state of Kentucky. And over the course of the past 109 years, we've been a part of the spiritual landscape in Somerset. So let's see if they're willing to help feed a hungry baby. It does not state online if they are open or not, so we're just going to call and see.
Heritage Hope Church of God.
Hi, I was wanting to see if you all could help at all. I have a 2-month-old baby and I ran out of formula last night. I was wanting to see if y'all could help with formula.
Let me see. Give me your name and number.
My name is Nakali, or just Callie, and then my number is 859-353-7777. Yes.
It's Kylie. What's the last name, ma'am?
Monroe, Monroe.
Okay. Now what exactly are you needing?
I just need the Good Start formula.
Okay. So how much do you need? I need to know about that.
I'm not sure. I think I usually have, I think it's maybe $17 at Walmart. I mean, if y'all could just get the formula, I could pick it up or have somebody come get it.
Well, I'm in Overshire right now by myself, and I'll see if I can get somebody to do this.
Okay.
We can do this. I'll just see. Tell me what it is it's called in case I have to go get it, because I'm a great grandpa. I'm not used to picking up formula. Okay. What's it called?
Good Start.
Good Start. And
Sir. Sir.
It's for infants.
Yes, sir.
Infants formulas. Any flavor, anything to it, or just?
No, sir. Hey, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Hey, okay, I'm actually just testing churches to see which ones would actually help the community, and you just touched my heart. And I just want you to know that you are an amazing person. That's the formula, but I don't need it. I just wanted to see if you were willing to help.
But you see how easy that was. Like when people love thy neighbor, right? For real, hearing a baby is hungry. It just, like, there's a hungry baby out there? All right. Son didn't even hesitate. What flavor? That gave me chills when he said, yo, what flavor she need? Or what flavor the baby need? Know what I mean? Like, what's the size? Just tell me. You see, I'm a granddad. I don't really use these apps and stuff. I don't get out much. I don't get these phone calls, whatever you said. But when that human decency kicks in, like, you realize that people aren't that bad. But when people are just, I don't know, like, some people are just so selfish, bro. Like, in churches, out of all people you would expect to just give.
And I just wanted to let you know that you touched me today, that you were actually willing to help or find the help.
Even I'm right now thinking internally in my church, my people won't ask for anything. They won't ask me or tell me nothing. And as a rule, most of my people have been blessed. But the ones that are struggling won't tell me. But I'm trying to figure out right now with the SNAP program dying out tomorrow, or possibly, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know how to ask my people, how many of y'all are on SNAP, because they may not want to tell me.
Yeah.
Because my people won't tell me when they have a need, and we always try to help. I do help in the body. The Bible tells us that do good to all men, but especially those of the household of faith. So I started in the church, though it may sound hard. I started in the church, but my people very seldom ask me for anything, and we do ministry outside the church. And but a lot of churches are struggling inside. Like I said, right now, I don't know how I'm gonna get my people to tell me they get SNAP benefits.
Yeah. Can I suggest something to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried doing like a box where people can drop off their information and it be private? That way nobody has to know anything. And then
that's what I thought about, putting envelopes in their bulletins.
Yeah.
Drop an envelope in a box and tell me, because I am concerned.
And just let those that don't feel like comfortable sharing or feel ashamed or too much pride, that it takes more courage to ask for help and make sure that they're taken care of.
It takes more to receive than to give.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, in my life.
Yeah.
But I've been blessed.
I love that idea, though. I love that idea of letting people drop their name in a box and put their cash apps, and if they really need it or whatever, and just allowing people to help people. Because at the end of the day, if somebody, and we see this all the time on like TikTok, right? Somebody would get on TikTok and be like, me and my son was starving and whatever, we just had this happen. You read the comments, what's your cash app? What's your cash app? What's your cash app? I'm sending some money. GoFundMe goes viral. Mad people paying. That tells you that people really do have great hearts out here. Like, don't be dismayed by what you see, on the news and stuff, and just think that the world is just dark. But at the same time, in the same breath, right? Some of these churches, though, where's y'all heart postures? Love thy neighbor. Is that for you too? Does that go for you too? I would hope it goes for the church. You preaching that, I would hope it goes for you. We're gonna play 2 more videos, and then I'm gonna end
church
this
to
up.
test to see if they would be willing to help feed a starving baby. So I had a lot of requests wanting me to call a mega church. So I'm actually calling Lakewood
Mega
International
church?
Center in Houston, Texas. And then I also had a recommendation to play a crying baby in the background. So you will be hearing that. It is not real, okay? It is just to make it seem more realistic. And we're going to try it out and see if it changes.
Lakewood Church Service, or Lakewood Church, that's Joel Osteen's church. And I believe this brother's a millionaire, isn't he? This brother is loaded. So this is going to be very interesting.
The way they might want to help. I keep making this baby worse, and they still just... nobody really wants to help. So anyways, but let's go ahead and call and see if I can get somebody to feed this baby.
Feed this baby.
and we will be glad to assist you momentarily.
Morning, thank you for
that
calling.
crying is crazy.
This is Ashley. How can I help you?
Hey, yes. I was calling to see if y'all could help with formula at all. I have a 2-month-old baby, and we ran out last night, so she's been going all day long without food. Is there any way y'all could help with formula?
We do have a benevolence ministry. I can take down your information and put in a request for you.
Okay. How long would that take?
We really don't have an estimated.
Yo, the baby is in the background going crazy. She's like, Yo, once the baby do that quiet cry, you just know they about to go crazy. Anytime my son, he hurt himself, and me and my wife, we hear him like scream a little bit, and then it goes quiet. Oh, we know he about to let out a huge cry.
Time, just because we do receive a lot of requests here. Each applicant is different. It could take a couple of days. It could take a couple of weeks. We really just don't have a time frame there.
Okay, you said it would take a couple of days to weeks?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, if approved.
If
Okay.
approved.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Okay, I did like the idea of the baby, but I could barely hear her. I'm not going to do that again. And if I do, I'm going to turn
the baby
it
down.
way down.
Hey.
But yeah, she said that she had some other church, and if I was approved, it could still take days to weeks to get approved, to get formula. And my baby's over here crying without food. This church is huge. Like, y'all can't.
Yeah, ain't no excuse for that church.
I don't know anymore about these churches. I already knew, don't get me wrong, but it's like when it's in your face and you're seeing it and hearing it, it's like...
I'll tell you one thing. Now that this is viral, all these churches about to start saying yes. If you get a phone call, we buying the formula. All right? We are buying it. Don't you say no.
Your church.
I don't care who calls, because a whole bunch of people are going to start trying this. Now, I mean, I want to check the reviews on this church right here, just to see if people been like putting in reviews. Because when I first seen this, there was a certain church that she reviewed, and they had their response or whatever, and then I checked their reviews, and it was bad. It was this church right here, Germantown Baptist Church. I remember seeing their reviews. People are leaving mad 1 stars. How are you going to call yourself a church, ask for donations to your church, and then require memberships to be a part of the donations you receive? I haven't read the Bible, but I know for sure God and Jesus preach to be humble and provide for those who need. It's time to stop trying to capitalize and start actually living what you preach. Look at all these 1 stars. Look at all of these 1 stars. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end this video right here. Tell me what y'all think about this, because some people even think what she's doing is sinister. Some people think what she's doing is turning people away from their church. But for those churches that are willing to give, I think that highlights, churches that are giving to the community. So I don't necessarily think she's exposing or she's turning people away from church. Well, in a sense, she kind of is, because some people are going to watch this and be like, yeah, this is why I don't go to church. This is exactly why. I would just say this: find a good church home. Now, I mean, just like that man, he picked up the phone and he was more than willing to help her. There are good churches out there. Now, I mean, that's not begging for offerings and willing to give. So that being said, comment below. Tell me what you think about this whole social experiment that she's doing. It's extremely viral on TikTok right now. So y'all can also go check it out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a reaction series to this. It's going to be another component to this, but it's going to be what the pastors are saying. All right, so y'all stay tuned for that video. But anyways, y'all, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications and all that good stuff. And also, do y'all think that is the church's job to help the community if the babies ain't got no formula, right? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And if you want to make some extra money just playing games on your phone, all you got to do is click the link in the description below and the link in the comment section below. Try it out for yourself. See if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you catch yourself making money, make your money. Until next time, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Peace.